Cappies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tawana Antoinette. If you are new here, welcome. Today we're going to do a surprise check-in reading, a mid-month reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. I know I have said that I'm going to be uploading once a month, but I've been feeling good lately. I've been in some pretty high vibes. I want to share that with my collective of people who tune into me with my community. So here we go. All the decks that I'll be using will be linked in the description. So if you'd like to purchase them, that's linked down below. What is the energy surrounding Capricorn in the last 2 weeks of June, please? Energy surrounding Capricorn in the last 2 weeks of June. What is the energy surrounding Cappies in the last 2 weeks of June? Play. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. That's a nice message. Let's read what this card says. Play. Stop taking life so seriously. Your spirit needs to have some fun. That is Capricorn energy to the T. I feel like Capricorns came out of the womb mature. Like Capricorns are just that, they just have that maturity. They're just serious. They're serious about their shit. They're serious about their life. I actually have a Capricorn stellium and my rising is Capricorn. So I get that 100%. The more you play, the more inspiration will follow. Take some time out to do something without being attached to the outcome. You are being called to rest and play and learn to have more fun. Do something that makes you laugh, the best medicine around. Call up a friend that you can be silly with. Take your inner child on a date. The more you switch off your mind, the more room your spirit has to whisper and guide. When we do things without being attached to the outcome, ideas, clarity, guidance, and solutions have the space to drop in. The left and right hemispheres of the brain can begin talking to each other. Make play a compulsory part of your day. Schedule it. Spend more time doing things because you love to do them, just because they bring you joy and light you up. If you follow what lights you up, you will light up the world without even trying. For when you are lit up, you are in your spirit, and when you are in your spirit, you fall into flow with life. Oh my God, I actually had a conversation with a Capricorn this morning talking about being in flow versus being in resistance. That's crazy. How do you play? What do you do to have fun? What lights you up? If you have been working hard lately, it's time to celebrate how far you have come, all that you've achieved. Don't rush on to the next thing. Take a moment to throw a party, go on a vacation, or have some fun. Have more fun, play more, celebrate your achievements. All right, Cappies. So there needs to be no long explanation on this card. I just feel like in the last 2 weeks of June, you are either taking some time to yourself, taking some time to do some stuff that you enjoy, or you should be. What have you been doing lately? How much pressure have you been putting on yourself lately to produce, to be successful, to be, I feel like that runs on a recurring loop in a Capricorn placement's life. Like, am I doing enough? Am I slacking off? How much is too much of a downtime period? Cappies, relax. The last 2 weeks of June, relax. Protect your peace. Relax. Enjoy yourself. Do something. Happiness. 10 of Cups. Do something to make you happy. Focus on yourself. You deserve it. You deserve to play. And this is me channeling too. What's the energy for Capricorn in the last 2 weeks of June? How are Capricorns feeling in the last 2 weeks of June? Come on, cards. How are Capricorns feeling in the last 2 weeks of June, Spirit? How are Capricorns feeling in the last 2 weeks of June? I'm thinking about if I should take this card that just flipped out because I don't like how it flipped out. I'm not going to take it. How are Capricorns feeling in the last 2 weeks of June? How are Capricorns feeling in the last 2 weeks of June? Capricorns, if you feel blocked, right? If you feel blocked in the last 2 weeks of June, that's why Spirit is saying play. You need to get out of that energy, so you need to do something different. You need to enjoy yourself because you can't take everything so serious and always be like perpetuating the thought of, okay, what can I do next for work and whatever, you know, like take some time. If you take some time to get into the energy of having a good time, that's when messages will come to you. That's when you'll know what to do. So if you are blocked, here's your message. And that could be you experiencing burnout. It could be a block to your creativity, whatever you're feeling blocked in. How does Capricorn feel in the last 2 weeks of June? How does Capricorn feel in the last 2 weeks of June, please? All right, we have the Three of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles. All right, so we're on the same page here, Cappies. You know you need to like take the pressure off of yourself. So I see you going out with your friends in the last 2 weeks of June. I see you drinking, enjoying yourself, going back outside, whatever you're doing. You're having fun. I feel like it's in the, I just said it. It's in the midst, and the card just said it too. It's in the midst of this fun time out with people that you're going to, it's like you're going to get this renewed creativity. And based on you becoming like renewed and your creativity being like revived and sparked up again, that's when you're going to be in a position to share that energy with others. All right, tell me about the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Strength. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Two of Wands. The Star. Capricorns, why do I feel like you've been blocked? I feel like you've been blocked. The cards aren't saying it, but my intuition is. My spirit guides are telling me. You've been blocked, Cappy. But you've been blocked for a reason. You've been blocked because you're too, like sometimes your energy can become too much for even you. We didn't come to Earth to work and die, Capricorn. We came to Earth to have a bunch of various experiences. And I feel like if you feel blocked, or if you have felt blocked, or if you do feel blocked or when you do feel blocked, it is an indication that you need to do something to switch up your energy. refocus your energy. Maybe you're putting too much emphasis on like work and money and, you know, like next thing that I'm gonna do to like earn this, whatever, like what is the next step up the ladder? How do I constantly produce? How do I constantly make myself better? Blah, 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 you know? Like sometimes it's not about that. Like just exist. Just exist. The French know the art of doing nothing. Learn that, Capricorn. Learn that. Learn to do nothing. Challenge yourself one day to just explore your own minds outside of the concept of doing. Feel like that's a challenge for you. But there's a need to pour into yourself. Do something differently to pour into yourself. Everything doesn't have to be about achievement or your next big achievement. Just live. You deserve that. You deserve that, Cappy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups, which talks about creativity. And I feel like I just got a message too about your inner child. What are some ways that you can bring joy to your inner child right now? What are some creative things that you can do to like soothe your inner child? If you've been blocked for a reason. It's like, and I just almost feel an energy of somebody's pushing and pushing and pushing and like, okay, if I can't figure this out, I guess I'm just gonna do this anyway, or like, you know, like you're blocked for a reason. Take the message, you know, take a break, revisit this. Your inspiration will come back. Trust me, it will come back. If this is, I feel like this is definitely for work for a lot of you. If you haven't been having the inspiration, it is temporary. This is a moment for you to use the moment to fuel yourself. As soon as you do that and start pouring into yourself, it's almost like your energy is coming back now that you're like re-inspired. Yeah, pour into yourself. Clarify the Three of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups. Three of Cups clarified by the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Lots of swords. All right. Let's talk about your community, your friend circle, your intimate group of people who you are around, who you share space and time with. In the last 2 weeks of June, right? There's going to be a truth that comes out, or this clarity that you experience in regards to your community. Could be your intimate community or a wider community of people. But I almost feel like after you come into this awareness, Capricorn, after you come into this awareness, you're going to be putting a sharp stop to something, a sharp stop to it's either, it could be a lot of things. Clarify this Ten of Swords. 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 What is this Ten of Swords? What is the Ten of Swords? All right, something is ending in the last 2 weeks of June. It's either you are realizing something about a community that you're involved in and you're putting a sudden end to it, or I feel like somebody is about to betray you in your community, betray your trust, end something with you. But something is coming to an end with you and a group of people around you. Or you're coming into the awareness that something needs to come to an end. It's almost like you're exhausted. You know, if you've been questioning a person around you, if you've been questioning a group of people around you, if you've been questioning your community, I feel like you're coming out of that phase of questioning, because I feel like something is going to be crystal clear. Something is going to be crystal clear and you're going to be like, okay, cool. It may hurt, but at least you will have all the information you need to wrap up a situation. And I feel like this is related to your friends, your community. It could be an intimate community of friends. It could be your co-workers, that's a community that you involve yourself in with every day. Also, the Three of Pentacles is here. For me, that's workplace significance, or like a workspace. If you don't like have if you don't work with others, people in your community who do, like, you know, who you collaborate with. I feel like there's something about a collaboration with others, a truth about your community and your collaboration with that community, and it forces you to put an end to certain connections, or to put an end to being like, is this for me? Is this not for me? Is this, yeah, you're gonna realize it's not for you. Clarify, they're not for you, whatever this signifies. Clarify this Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. What is this? Why is it here? Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Clarified by the Tower and the Death card. Capricorns, why do I feel like there's like almost like a transformation that you're realizing in how you share yourself and your energy with other people? Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles, please. I feel like there are people who you have invested in, Capricorn, that in the next 2 weeks, in the last 2 weeks of June, you're like, why did I ever invest in those people? Like, why did I ever share myself? Like, those people should not have ever had fucking access to me, ever. And they never will again. Five of Pentacles, I'm gone. I'm out of there. Certain people could never have access to me the way they once did before. Can't believe that person got away with that. Can't believe I let that person get away with that. They can't do that again, though. Try me today. What are the other messages for Capricorn? Two of Swords. Why the Two of Swords? Why the Two of Swords? Why the Two of Swords? King of Swords. Four of Swords. Seeing things now the way that you see them now makes you feel like an asshole, because you're like, I really didn't want to have to cut out all these people. I really didn't want to have to turn into this ice queen, ice king. But that's what I'm forced to do. That's just what I have to do. Sorry, not sorry. I've thought about this. Don't feel like I'm just sporadically just, you know, like doing these things. If I distance myself from you, don't feel like it is intentional. I know what I am doing. I have thought about this. I don't care what you have to say. I've thought about this. This is what is best for me. And you may feel like back and forth if and but, like, do I really want to cut all these people? Am I going to have to cut so many people out? Yes. Anyone who's not serving your energy, yes. Bye. If I have to question you, bye. If we can't have a conversation disclosing difficult, uncomfortable feelings and things, bye. Clarify this Two of Swords. Clarify this Two of Swords. Clarify this Two of Swords. Don't feel bad, Capricorn. Don't feel bad for anybody who you have to cut out. Clarify this Two of Swords. Because that's where your victory is going to be. Separation. Separation is going to be what's going to cause this elevation. Because you can't grow with weeds around you. You're going to come onto this energy of feeling guilty. Because it's a projection. It's people projecting their feelings onto you, like you're ungrateful or like you're moving different. No. You just know what energies are good for you and what energies are not. You've thought about this. You're not moving just wildly and just doing shit just to do shit. Like, what? Let's get some advice for you, Capricorn. We're going to pull a self-care card for you from the Sacred Self-Care deck. I linked to this in the description too if you'd like to purchase this deck. This is like practical advice for self-care that you can take with you over the next 2 weeks of June to balance your energies, to feel better. Feel free to take it or leave it. I would take it. Sometimes it's very simple things that we do consistently that can change our energies the most. What is the advice for Capricorns in the last 2 weeks of June? What's the advice for Capricorns in the last 2 weeks of June? Pleasure. I like this card, Cappies. We have play and we have pleasure. Capricorns, if you are not going out to have a good time in the next 2 weeks, I don't know. Please take this as an invitation to go have some fun. I don't know, have sex, something. You can have sex with yourself if there's no one to have sex with. You know, do something. Have fun. You deserve it. You need to enjoy yourself. Pleasure will bring you into a state of alignment, a state of like feeling good, a state of inspiration. Shit, the Ace of Wands came out, which is very much sexual energy. So definitely some of you will be active over the next 2 weeks. Make sure you're safe while you're doing whatever you do. Have fun, Capricorns. If you like this reading, if it resonated with you, remember to like, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel so you know when new readings are out. I'll see you next time.